Hey guys, happy Monday. Welcome to my channel. This is Sanjalita. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way when I add more videos, you guys will be notified and you will know that I put a video up. So anyways, I just wanted to do this quick recording. I wasn't really prepared for it, but I thought, why not? So last week I did a different fasting from the last one I did, which was the 72-hour. This time I did, it's called ADF, and what that is, it's alternate day fasting. So basically Monday it starts. So Monday I don't eat anything. All I have is just water, coffee, tea, and in my water, if I'm feeling tired or weak, I'll add like a 1/4 teaspoon of Himalayan salt or real Redmond salt, and just kind of drink that, and bam, my energy comes back, because it's just your electrolytes that go down when you don't eat. But I haven't been having a lot of problems with that. I think my body's gotten kind of used to fasting now. I feel like I'm so close to the camera. Anyways, I probably am. I just like the lighting in this room, which is why I've been recording in this room, which is kind of weird because I have a different spot in the house chosen where I'm supposed to be recording, but I don't know, I've just been liking the lighting here. So anyways, back to the fasting. So I will just eat like Tuesday. I'm recording from my cell phone, so notifications are coming on. So basically I would eat on Tuesday, lunch and dinner, and then Wednesday I don't eat, and then Thursday I will have lunch and dinner, and then Friday I don't eat, and then Saturday is when I will weigh myself to kind of see how much I lost in that week, you know, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday fast. And so last week I did it for the whole week, and then on Saturday when I weighed myself, I was down exactly 5 pounds, which I think I was actually down a little bit more because I forgot to weigh myself right when I woke up. I had already had like a cup of, like, I mean, when I say cup of coffee, my cup is like this big. It's like a mug. So I had a big mug of coffee, and I had 1 bottled water or 1.5 bottled water, and my scale will read anything. I mean, I could just drink a bottle of water and it'll read that right off my body. So I could have lost 7 pounds. I don't know. But yeah, so I ended up weighing myself after having those things, and it was 5 pounds off the scale. And I was like, wow, I was really impressed. And I kind of felt it too, you know, my face, my body, my clothes was a little bit loose, you know. So anyways, and then I had lunch, and then I had dinner. And the next day I weighed myself, and I noticed the scale went up a little bit, you know, because of course, you know, I started eating food. And I tried to keep it low carb, but it didn't kind of work out too well. I started eating a little bit carbs here and there, but I thought, well, you know, I fasted all week, so why not add a little bit just to kind of, you know, experiment and see what the carbs will do, you know, to my weight, you know, how much it'll go up and down. So anyway, so yeah, I did have some carbs. I did have some desserts, I'm not gonna lie. You know, because I just went through that drastic fasting, so I thought, why put my body, you know, through that? I'm just gonna have the carbs and see where it takes me. So on Sunday, before I was gonna start, you know, my next fasting for this week, which is today's Monday, I had gained back that 5 pounds, and I thought, oh, okay, that's weird, you know, so it looks like I gained it all back. But then this morning, before I started my new week of ADF, that 5 pounds was gone. So it was just weighing the food, which was no big deal. So I didn't pick up on anything, which is good. So I'm back to, you know, 5 pounds off from last week. So my goal this week is to lose another 5 pounds or more, maybe. You know, I don't have a lot of weight to lose because, you know, in the past I did lose 120 pounds. But I noticed ever since Halloween, I want to say, I started putting on some weight from different life stressors and probably leftover Halloween candy too. So, and then, you know, like I said, the holidays came, you know, Thanksgiving came, we ate, and the desserts, of course. And then, you know, Christmas came, we ate desserts, of course. And then, you know, the new year, and don't forget about the February birthdays, you know, so we had cake and we ate. So before you know it, you know, the scale started going up like real quick, and I thought, oh my goodness, I need to do something about it. So, which is why I started choosing extended fast. So, you know, you guys know last week was it last week? Yeah, last week I did the 72-hour fast. Not last week, but the week before last week, if that makes sense. So I did the 72-hour fast and lost some weight there. And, you know, I lost weight just last week with ADF. So I decided to go ahead and do ADF again this week. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do ADF every week. So basically I'm just going to eat every other day and just have lunch and dinner. Some people do one meal, but I think my body needs the calories. My body's the type to where if I don't get food for so long, I start losing hair. And we can't afford to lose hair. As we get older, we need our hair. And you know, our hair does thin out as we get older, so I can't afford to lose any of my hair. Every piece counts. So I'm gonna have lunch and dinner. I'm not gonna do the one meal because, like I said, I'm already not eating for all those days. And I feel good. I mean, I don't feel tired. I don't feel deprived. I mean, yeah, there might be a little struggles here and there when, you know, my family's eating or when I smell food and it's like, oh man, this is getting hard. But I try to keep busy. I try to do things. There's a lot of things still for me to do. You know, like I said, we just moved in. It's gonna be 2 months pretty soon. So, but yeah, I still have a little bit, not unpacking, but probably sorting to do. So I'm just trying to keep myself busy with all that. And you know, same thing for you guys. If you know, you guys want to do this, already plan it ahead. Make sure it's a busy week for you, maybe at work. Or plan something at home, a project that you're gonna do. That way you don't think about food when you're busy. So that would be a good time to do a fasting. And just try to make sure it's not around social events, you know, which is why I chose the ADF, because Monday I never really do anything. And then Wednesday I never really do anything. We used to have our date nights, but now all the restaurants are closed, so we could always change date nights to Tuesday or Thursday when it opens up. And then Friday, we don't really do anything. We don't go out partying, socializing, or anything. But the weekends is when, you know, we might get together with family or something. So the weekends, I'm not fasting. I'm having lunch and dinner. So that works out just perfect for me. So, so yeah, that's what I just wanted to share with you guys, that I'm doing ADF. And it is definitely working. It's helping me lose those last few pounds that I gained. You know, I think I mentioned in my last video, I'm the type of person, if I don't do something for my weight, I will keep gaining and gaining and gaining. That fat girl just wants to come back. And when I notice the scale starting to go up or my clothes starting to fit me tight, I start losing motivation and just think, oh, who cares? I'm gonna go and have that dessert, or I'm gonna go eat that bowl of rice or whatever. I'll just stop caring, and then I get to the point where, okay, I gotta do something about this. So with me, it's a constant battle. I'm not one of those skinny minis that stay thin naturally. My husband is, not me. He could eat anything and not gain an ounce. I just look at food and I gain 10 pounds. So, you know, and I have to be careful, because the heavier I am, that's when the health problems start creeping up on me. And, you know, that I don't want, you know. I mean, our entire family basically are diabetics, you know, both mom's side and dad's side. You know, both my parents had it, you know, they have passed away early 60s. My oldest brother didn't have diabetes, but he did have a liver issue. So his, you know, liver transplant was not a success. He ended up passing away in the hospital after 30 days of the transplant. And then, you know, my brother that just passed away in March, you know, he was a diabetic. He was on dialysis, and, you know, he had passed away. He had a sudden heart attack while they were up in Hawaii on vacation. They were only there for like a day and a half when it happened, sadly. So it really makes me think and really makes me look at my life, what changes I could do to kind of try to at least detour all that, you know. You know, they were all young, like I said, when they passed away. Mom and dad were early 60s. My brothers were just 48 and 49. I'm 47, you know, so I started thinking, okay, I'm next, you know. No, I'm not gonna think that way. I'm just gonna do the best I can to take care of my health. And, you know, when it's my time to go home, healthy or not, you know, accident or what, you know, it'll be God's timing. But I just don't want to give up on life and say, okay, I give up. I'm just going to eat whatever, you know, and just enjoy life. I want to take care of this temple that God gave me the best I could. And when it's my time to go, then I'll go. And then you guys can say, hey, at least she tried to take care of herself. So, anyways, the only health problem I have right now is this watery eye issue. And, you know, still my immune system is very sensitive. I'm not gonna say weak, because I have, knock on wood, I mean, I don't know if this is wood, but yeah, knock on wood, I have not been sick in a few years. And so my immune system might be getting better, but I'm very sensitive, because you guys know that, you know, some of you know I was exposed to toxic mold. So anytime I'm around anything like that, even if I'm just feet away, I just know my heart rate starts going up. And I'm like, okay, I can't go in there, you know, there's mold there. And if I do go in there, what happens is that night I can't sleep, or even for that whole week, because my nose will be all stuffy and it'll just be hard for me to breathe. You know, I'll start having these headaches, and it's just all bad from what happened to me. So that's like the only, you know, major health problem I would say that I have right now. And, you know, God willing, nothing else creeps up on me. But, you know, for now, I'm just doing the best I can to take care of myself and keep my weight down, and, you know, just be healthy. And that way I could be active to do more things in life and enjoy life. You know, we plan to, you know, buy a house, which we did. God blessed us with a home. And, you know, we're going to be settled soon. We've been working on the backyard and got the concrete work done. Now it's going to be the grass, and it's going to look beautiful out there. It's going to be like a little oasis kind of thing. And, you know, and maybe in the next couple of years we want to start traveling once this whole virus thing calms down. So, yeah, so we have plans. I want to be healthy for all that. I want to be healthy for my grandkids. You know, most of you know I have 5 sons, 5 grown sons. My baby is gonna be 16 this December. And, you know, I'm already a grandma to one little boy, and I want to have the energy to play with him and hang out with him and take him to the park. And, you know, when he gets a little bit older, he's still kind of young. He's not really used to being away from his mom and dad yet, or with me probably yet. But, you know, I want to be able to do all those things and be healthy for my, you know, grandkids. And I'm sure we're going to have a lot of grandkids, because we have 5 kids, so it's going to multiply. So I want to be there for them and do the best I can to take care of myself. So I'm not doing this, you know, just because, oh, I love fasting. No, I love food. You know, I want to eat every day if I could. But, you know, right now I just kind of have to bring my weight down to where I feel comfortable and where I feel my best and look my best. And then after that, I'll go back to, you know, the intermittent fasting, where I just eat 1 meal a day or maybe 2 meals a day, and just kind of go into maintenance mode. That's kind of where I was before I messed up, you know, because I messed up when the holidays came, and yeah. So I just want to get back to that and go back into maintenance mode and just kind of take care of it from there on. And life happens. No one's perfect. We all do this. So, you know, we're going to gain and stuff, but we just can't give up. We just got to keep going and do what we can to keep our bodies healthy. So, so yeah, so if you're thinking about doing ADF, go for it, do it, join a group. I'm on a group, well, I can't check my phone because I'm recording from my phone. I'm on a group on Facebook. If you guys want to know what group it is, just send a comment and I'll tell you what's the name of the group. I think it's called Fasting and Autophagy, something like that. But anyways, that group is so motivating. You know, every time I'm going to do a fast, I'll put a post out the day before, or, you know, a few hours before I start the post. Like, hey, anybody want to join me? Bam, you know, yeah, I'll do it. I'm in, you know, this and that. Before you know it, you know, I got like, last week, I think I had 100 people following us. And it was me and this other girl, Yesenia, and this other lady, Pamela. So we were all kind of like inboxing one another and, you know, hey, how you doing, you know, and, you know, we were having some struggles together, but we worked through it together, which was kind of cool. And then, you know, everybody else that was joined in, you know, they were commenting, hey, how are you doing? I can't handle this. You know, some of them, you know, fell off because they couldn't complete the fast because life happened, which is okay. At least they tried, you know, so you won't know unless you try, you know, how it feels. And, you know, go slow. I mean, if you've never fasted before, I wouldn't recommend doing every other day fasting. I would probably say maybe do 18 hours first, you know, and then have 2 meals in that 6-hour window. Or maybe just do 1 meal a day before graduating to the extended fast. So, you know, everything takes time. Like I said, I've been fasting for 2 years now. So my body's just pretty much adjusted to it, and food doesn't faze me anymore. So, like I said, I feel better when I don't have food. My mental clarity is a lot better. I feel good. I feel light. I can move around and do stuff. So So yeah, so don't hesitate to try. Just go ahead and try. Jump in. I mean, if you want to do it, the extended fast without doing, you know, the intermittent fasting first, try it. You might be able to do it. You might be stronger than you think, because it's all a mental game. I would think it's all a mental thing. When you say, oh, I'm hungry, it's really up here. Because if you don't get food right away, then you don't even think about hunger. So, and it's really good for your health. So anything over 24 hours, your body, I think it's called autophagy. I don't know much about the science, but and it's hard for me to explain because I'm not a doctor and I didn't really study this. I just, you know, study it professionally. I just read the information of what I know. But when your body, after 24 hours of fasting, your body kind of repairs its own cells. So, which is kind of cool. But it only happens after 24 hours and it goes into autophagy, I believe they say. And I linked some videos in my other video before this one, where you could click on, and you know, Thomas DeLauer, he kind of explains it better. He goes into deep science. I mean, he's pretty good. So, so yeah, once your cells start repairing itself, you know, whatever sickness and stuff, I mean, your whole body will repair itself. It's pretty awesome. Your skin starts looking better. Your hair starts looking better. Your whole appearance. I used to be the person where I would have to use eye drops every single day, because every single day when I wake up, my eyes would be bloodshot red. I mean, do they look bloodshot red? No. I have to use Visine or allergy eye drops, whatever. I could not live without eye drops. It's something I had to keep in my purse, something I had to keep at my makeup table, and always put it on. But now my eyes are just clear naturally, and I think it was because of the food. Some foods that I was eating was causing my eyes to turn red, which is weird. So I don't know why, but anyways, so I'm kind of dragging this video now. So like I said, if you guys want to try ADF, and ADF stands for alternate day fasting, and you can pick whatever days you want. I chose Monday, Wednesday, and Friday because my throat's getting dry, because it's easier for me. And then I have the weekend, I'm relaxed, you know, I just have 2 meals on the weekend. And actually, I think I want to say I had 3 on Saturday, which is why probably the scale went up, but thankfully it went back down. So I think I had a snack in between. That's what happened. But you know what? You gotta live. We're not robots, you know, where we're just constantly dieting and fasting and watching what we're eating. I'm really tired of it. I know I did the low carb for 2 years. I did keto for the first year, which is low carb. The second year I did carnivore, which is 0 carb. And I kind of want to be at the place in my life where I just want to be more relaxed. I want to be able to have some carbs. I want to be able to have a little bit vegetables. I want to be able to have some desserts and not, you know, be so strict on my life, you know, that, oh, you can't eat this or you're going to gain weight, blah, 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 you know, but I have a way to control it, which is fasting. So, or I mean, I could stay low carb all my life, but then my body aches. So if I go, say for instance, to somebody invites me, it's their wedding, you know, and they have dinner there. And if there's something there that I normally do not eat, that's not in my diet regimen, and I'm really hungry because I know I'm not gonna get food for the next 3-4 hours, I'll eat it. And what happens is I suffer. My hands will start cramping up because there's ingredients in there that's probably processed, and my body's not liking it because my body's so strict. And I don't want my body like that anymore. I know it sounds weird, but I don't want to be that person anymore where all of a sudden we're having dinner at the table with people and then I start cramping up, you know, my ribs start cramping, my hands start cramping, my toes start cramping. I don't want to be that sensitive anymore. I want to be able to eat everything in moderation. So anyways, if this video helped you guys, let me know. Send me a comment if you have any questions on the groups that I'm in on Facebook. You need any motivation, message me. Ask me anything, you know. I mean, I'll tell you right now, I'm not working out, the gym's not open, and I'm not motivated to work out at home. Nope, not happening. I've got a whole setup in my garage that I just look at every day and I walk back out. But thankfully my son and his wife comes here and they work out, so they make use of it, and my husband works out. They're all motivated to do it. I'm not. I just can't work out at home. I just don't know why. But I do take walks, you know, which is good with my husband in the evenings. We will take, you know, 20 or 30-minute walks, which is pretty cool. So I like doing that. And let me see, what else? Nothing else. So I'm losing weight without exercising, just fasting and just trying to be the best I can to be healthy and share with you guys. I put it on my story every day on Facebook. I mean, not every, well, yeah, I've been trying to update it every day. I'm sure some people are probably like, what the heck is she doing? But I don't care. I'm going to put it out there. So, I mean, I got nothing to lose. If you don't like my story, bypass it, skip over. So, anyways, guys, you guys have a very blessed day. And like I said, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. And I'll be making more videos. I need to start my makeup tutorials. I don't know when, one of these days. I don't know. I just haven't gotten my mind to do it yet. Probably because this quarantine thing, I'm probably thinking, well, if I do my makeup so glam, where am I going to go with all this makeup on my face? Because I would always do my makeup tutorials on Wednesdays, and that would be date night, and then we would go out, and I'd be fully done. So I guess I could wear makeup at home. I mean, I have makeup on now, but I guess I could get all glammed up at home for you guys and create videos. All right, guys. You guys have a blessed day. Take care. Bye.